All right. What's good, people? It's Jay Pylon, Cannon Hotep. We're back at it again. This is Tuesday night. You know what it is. Cannon Hotep and Jay Pylon speak. What's good with it, Cannon? How you doing?
Chilling, chilling. I was on Kid Gravity channel today with
Were you?
yeah,
Oh shoot.
yeah. Pastor Daryl Scott jumped in the stream.
What?
I was like, yeah, yo, that shit was real unexpected. So he was talking about Daryl Scott going after Dinesh D'Souza because Dinesh D'Souza said some dumb shit out his mouth.
Is that right?
And yeah, and I guess Pastor Daryl Scott got wind of the stream and was like, and started following Kid Gravity. And
Mm.
then he was like, "Fuck it, you trying to come on?" And he came on the stream,
He jumped on the stream.
jumped on the stream, bro. It was classic. It was a great stream.
Wow, that's really nice. I wish I could have seen it. I'm gonna have to. So it's on Kid Gravity's page, huh? I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to.
yeah, because like Kid Gravity, we align on a lot of stuff. Kid Gravity, he do the he more like FBA, ADOS, reparations. He on that kick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we got a lot of common ground. That's my man. So he been on the channel a couple of times. Um, so we jumped on. We was chopping it up about the Nesta Caesar. Yo. I was like, yo, he way off base, because the Nesta Caesar basically was talking about all these democratic strongholds,
Mm.
and the violence is in low IQ areas. And we was like, come on, yo, you trying to say black people stupid? You know what I
Mm.
mean? And now, I made the point. It's like it's not low IQ areas. It's low income
Mm.
areas. It's bad socioeconomic areas. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All of that stuff, robbing and stealing and selling drugs and all that other shit they want money and opportunities for the money, you know what I mean? And that's what we was talking about. And Pastor Daryl Scott jumped in there and was chopping it up with us. He had a lot of great things to say about Sonny Johnson and all that good. It was a great time.
Man, that sounds like you had a good one. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that he got to come on there.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, yeah, we
Straight impromptu.
straight impromptu with the pastor jumping in with you. Oh
Yeah.
goodness, that's nice though. Did he talk about any of his travels or anything like that he was going around? I know because we saw him just recently. What he was on CNN, he was on Fox or something like that just recently.
With Daryl Scott, I'm not sure. I just know he
Yeah,
was.
like he was on a couple of different programs recently.
Oh, word? I didn't know that. Yeah, he was.
Let's
I know he
see.
was talking. He was talking about. I'm not sure how if it's going to happen or not. He was talking
Yeah.
about bringing us out to Mar-a-Lago and chopping it up with Donnie T.
Well, there you go.
I was like, hey, I'm
Go
down.
go in
Yeah.
there and hey mom. You see my mom's in the chat. We got 23 months in the chat. Appreciate you. Adam's card closet. Good to see you. Salute. Glad that you have made it in today. Steven Zimmer and everyone else that's joining us. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So it's been a busy week, man. It's what is today? Tuesday?
Yeah,
What did
man.
you do? Did you do some grilling yesterday? Did you get into some stuff?
I got some crabs.
Yeah.
Got 2 dozen crabs for the fam. We was just sitting outside eating crabs and shit like that.
Mm.
Sunday I did go see Fast and the Furious.
Oh, part 10 or whatever that is. Was it
Yeah,
X? Is the X represent the 10?
I guess. I hope X Mean is fucking out of here.
The extreme.
But my son and my nephew wanted to see it, so we went to go
Yeah,
see it. I
that's
can't
good.
hold it, yo. It was
It was
entertaining.
a lot of fun.
It was a fun movie.
Oh
I'll
man.
say that. It was a fun movie. I mean, clearly they trying to make Vin Diesel a goddamn superhero.
Yeah.
You're picking cars up and flying, like just shit that you shouldn't survive.
Yeah.
Like, just stop, guys,
You
please.
get
But it was a good movie. It was fun. It was fun to watch. Like, would I watch it again? Yeah, I probably would. It's like you gotta suspend your disbelief.
What's that movie coming out? Mission Impossible. Ooh, I can't wait to
Oh,
see
I
that.
can't wait for that.
Man, that movie looks
Did you see
epic.
that? Did you see that behind the scenes thing where he rode he rode the dirt bike off the cliff?
Yeah, I think so. They were showing that he does a
Did
lot
it
of his own
himself,
stunts.
and he did it like 6 times. He's like, yeah, I can hold onto the bike a little more. Let's do it again. Like,
Yeah.
what?
It's wild to think that that we've seen Tom Cruise come to become like the box office standard, box office champ of this modern
Yeah.
era. And then we had Will Smith was there back in the day, back in the 90s and 2000s, right? Then
He
he
wasn't
fell off. He fell off of that.
he wasn't doing his own stunts though. That's what got my respect with Tom Cruise. That shit right there. And I think he did the stunt with the when he was climbing the side of the world's tallest building in like
Yeah,
Dubai, bro.
he's doing it, huh?
I he
I
can
like.
have it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I like the. What was the last one? Turned out pretty good. The last two Mission Impossibles turned out pretty good, and this one looks like it's just gonna be on a
I
whole
like
nother level of epic.
I liked every last one of them.
It's like they're really, really, really setting it up. It's well, Adam
Ghost
Car.
Protocol might have been my favorite though.
Which one?
Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol. I forget which one that one was. Shoot.
That's the one I think when he was in Dubai climbing the side of the building.
Yeah, and
Yeah, Patton in it. Paula Patton's so fine, yo.
I gotta go back and watch. I gotta go back and watch part two again. I'm gonna check that out on 4K. I'm gonna
Yeah.
check out part two because that's the John Woo one, I think, right? And I forget what happens in part two and part three, so I'm gonna check those out again. I've got them, but I have
They all hits, yo. All of them are
it's been
hits.
a little bit since I checked it out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Oh, did you get to see 65 just yet? The one with the
Yeah, yeah. I
dinosaurs?
seen it. I seen it. I was disappointed. I thought
I
we talked about that.
I
I was just
liked it. No, we
you
hadn't
did
touched base on it. No, I
that shit.
liked it. I
I thought
liked
we
it.
talked about that. Man, to me it was After Earth. It was just After Earth with white people.
After Earth.
That's what it
Oh,
reminded
After
me of.
Earth was so much weaker than that though, because this like okay, I like the element that they talked about. Like, so it gets into ancient aliens basically.
It do, but it do, but I just couldn't wait for the movie to be over. For some reason, it just wouldn't grab me.
You just wasn't worried about them and the raptors and the T Rex that they were having to deal with,
Yeah, I
and the
mean it's
backstory about the little girl not feeling good.
no,
Oh my goodness,
it just I
just a
couldn't get.
heart of stone watching the movie.
I just couldn't get what I wanted to like the movie so much.
Yeah.
I wanted to like that movie. I was like, this is just After Earth. This is all this is.
Mm,
This is After Earth before Earth.
mm. I liked it though.
I wanted to
It
see
turned
it
out all right.
because it's like, yo, they back with the dinosaurs and shit. So like the
Hmm.
aliens came, but they didn't like they left. They didn't colonize. Like I didn't know what the hell was going to happen, but it just
Oh,
I
that would have
couldn't.
been. I mean, so were you thinking maybe you'd like to see one of the bodies of these people out there sitting there becoming like the colonization or something like that?
Something like
And
that.
they'd be like, "What? Which one is that? Now that's Adam and that's Eve, and we left them behind by accident. Oh well,
Yeah, you know what
that'd
I
have been
mean.
funny."
Yeah, something like that. You know
Adam
what I mean.
Driver is becoming a favorite actor for me. Very solid in his lesser known films. Show his range. Said Steven
I do
Zimmer.
like Adam
Appreciate you.
Driver. I do like Adam Driver.
Well, he was
Good.
like that was his action, like his that was
Oh,
his Predator moment for him. He was coming. He was trying to come through.
he is Kylo Ren though.
Kyle Ren.
That's right,
Kyle
Kylo.
Ren is all angst,
Yeah,
very
but
angsty.
but I think he's a good actor. I like him.
Oh man, I got to see. I mentioned before
Spider Verse comes out
who.
Thursday. Spider
Ah,
Verse.
I don't really want to watch that. Looks like it's got too much going on. From the
I'm still
trailers,
check it out. I'm gonna still check it out.
I
I
might
just
let you check it out and you tell me how it went.
first one was dope though. The
I like
first
the first.
yeah, like
I like the first one, but this new one looks like he goes into too many worlds, and I'm tired of seeing that
oh, the multiverse.
multiple dimensions when you're doing too much.
I don't mind the multiverse. It's just that when you get lazy, like maybe this is them being lazy, but I don't know. The first one was really interesting, so I want to see this. I hope they don't drop the ball with this movie. I mean, I'm probably take my son to see it Friday.
Yeah,
I'm out Thursday.
yeah. There's a lot of stuff coming out. They said that they're working on what's that Purple Crayon movie coming out soon? Harold and the
Crayon.
Purple Crayon animated movie.
The
I
hell
know
is
the
that?
kids will like to see that. You know, ever watched Harold and the Purple Crayon?
Mm-mm.
They had the books came out first, and then later the HBO series came out, and it was about a little baby boy with a purple crayon in his hand. He could write stuff, he could draw stuff, and then it came to life. So I'd like to see what they do with that. And
Mm.
we went to see that cartoon Rally Racers. We had to go a little bit out of town to go see that. Last weekend we went to go see Rally Racers, a little cartoon. It's kind of like Wacky Races
Oh,
from
okay.
back in the day. but it was with like a koala bear and some other stuff. It had some good little stuff to it. The kids liked it. And Saturday we went to see Land Before Time at the IMAX. Land Before Time came out, so went and checked that out with them. That was the first time they had ever seen it, and they liked it.
Mhm.
And we did not go see the Little Mermaid.
I ain't see that either.
We see the
My
Little
daughter gonna
Mermaid
go
just
see it
yet.
with my sister-in-law tomorrow.
There was a
Uh,
lot of
it's Friday.
is that right? There was a lot of people at the theater
He
there to
said it was good.
there were a lot of people there at the theater to see the Little Mermaid. They came out in droves to come check it out.
What was Unc's tweet earlier today? Let me find
Was
it. He
Tell
said,
me what it was. Was it something funny about the Little Mermaid?
yeah. I think he said little. What he said? I gotta find it because it. Oh, hold on. Damn, I'm stupid. Here we go. I just type in Unc. What did it say? What was this? Let me see.
Salute to Uncle Hotep. He's had some several different tweets that he put through the internets that have gone viral, and he'll wind up with hundreds of thousands of people coming through his page looking at it.
Yeah. He don't care, yo. He ain't got no filter. I ain't got no filter either, but still, like, it was hilarious. Where is it at? Oh, he said Ariel is a mermaid. He said Ariel is a mermaid coon.
Goodness, thank you, Unc. Because she's trying to get with the White King, just like the White Prince, just like what's her name did, Meghan Markle.
Oh man, that is fucking funny. Ariel
But
is a mermaid coon. Unc
well,
is tripping.
she'll be all right. So we I sent you this story.
Hmm.
A scathing just a social justice warrior has sent a scathing letter to Panini. You know what Panini is?
With the sandwich?
Panini, no, Panini, the card company, one that makes the stickers. In fact, I got one of the sticker books right here. I think if I can. Okay, here we go. Panini is this right here. See, they make stickers. They make Super Mario Brothers sticker books. They make
Okay.
baseball cards,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you open up the book, and it's got blank pages, and you put your stickers in there, right?
Oh, okay.
There you go. This is the sticker book. They got packs of sports cards sometimes. Super Mario Brother cards just came out from them. NHL cards, basketball cards, different stuff like that.
Tamika Mallory.
Tamika Mallory sent a scathing letter to the sports leagues demanding that a sports card and sticker company called Panini should have more diversity. She stated, "We believe that business that benefit from who is we? It's just her, isn't it? Well, I
Just
don't know. It's
like, give a
oh
shit.
no. We believe we believe that businesses that benefit from hey, what's going on, Brandon Looney Tune fan? We believe that businesses that benefit from black and non-white bodies must be equitable and reflect representation through their business." Mallory said after sending an angry letter to the NHL.
The NHL. Did you say the NHL?
That's what it said in the article. She
God.
said one of her letters. She said, "What is happening with the black employees within the company? I saw their average salary is around 50,000 for their employees. If that's the case, and the company is a $3 billion company, then what is happening to these employees?"
To
they,
the
the,
NHL.
yes. Oh my goodness.
Well, she gonna send it to the
She
one
sent it to
school.
everybody, but she sent it basically to everybody, including the NHL, which I'm just falling out over because it's it's a whole new level of it's
Where would she even find that fight at?
I
Where
don't
would she
know.
pick that fight up at?
If I got that letter, I'm gonna
Panini?
sit there. I'm gonna sit there and rip it up. I'm gonna take that letter. Now this we'll take that letter and pass it around to laugh, and then go tear that thing up.
Who? Somebody, her publicist. Somebody gotta be like, yo, that's like really. That's gonna be your hill to die on.
That's probably what she's trying to. She's trying to be the next
It
Sean
ain't
King
nothing but
or Ben Crump or someone.
it ain't nothing but Dominicans in the MLB and Cubans. I think they fucking
Well,
they
she's basically saying that that the company shouldn't have uh stickers or ball cards with their pictures on it unless unless that company is being equitable and giving up their $3 billion to increase everybody's wages who's black or a non-white body, as she says.
Jesus. Like the players aren't getting a
Like the
percentage.
players aren't making their money.
The players are getting
I
a
don't.
percentage of it.
I can't say I feel bad for you can't feel bad for the modern day player who gets like $1 million contract off the bat, and that's if they're just coming off the bench.
But they still getting like a
Endorsements,
yeah, endorsements like
promotions.
Panini, I guess, or like
Panini
Tops.
paying them, Top's
Yeah,
paying them.
Tops is paying them.
Yeah,
New Era,
Nike paying them. The jersey
yeah.
companies, the sports supplements companies, everybody gonna pay them. It's not like they're yeah, that's really a silly battle to pick because it's not like they're sitting out here struggling. She should go find someone that's really out here struggling. And then she said that she was worried about the people making 50 grand at a company that makes stickers and cards. That sounds like some good money. 50 grand to make the stickers and cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's getting paid. What's the problem?
There are no black. There are virtually no black executives at the senior level. Mallory claims in her letter. In fact, there is very little black employment at any level of the organization. Hmm. I wonder if it's because it's an obscure company that nobody really knows about.
Man, those card companies has got to be next to impossible to get on with in the first place. You have to come with all kind of stuff and background and that kind of business to get on with them. They're not gonna let they're not gonna let hardly anybody come through over there. Probably pretty limited stuff. I don't know if any like you see and hear a couple of different people that are big shots. Maybe that worked for them, but that's about it. I don't know.
So you're gonna force them to hire some black folks. That's what you want, instead of just being like, okay, okay, this shit is out of hand. It's out of hand. Like
What do you think the NHL said?
they probably threw that shit in the trash can.
How many non-white bodies are the NHL depicting over there that they're making this quote unquote money off of their backs?
They probably slap shot that shit right in the trash can.
The big stars over there is like Mario Lemieux, Wayne
How you gonna
Gretzky,
tell a
Brett
private
Hull.
owned company? How you gonna tell a privately owned company what they supposed to do with their company?
I don't know.
That's
You
like some
really
white man coming to my father business like,
I mean, you don't have enough
no
white
white
people
people
working over
working
here.
here. Where's your white
Whereas
representation?
that she wouldn't like that either, right?
Oh,
If she opens up her own Tamika Mallory social justice warrior business and she have all these different people for them. But you know what? Who she probably would hire? Should probably be all white people behind. Probably
probably.
she'd be missing out on the black employees with her. I wish I could show her a picture on here
It's a
real
black
quick.
owned business. It's all. That's enough. It's a black owned business. That's all
That's it.
we need. That's all the representation we need. Like, shut up.
She looks like the type of gal that would be in a white man's DMs.
She be like the type of guy that be in a white man DM.
She'll be posting about the patriarchy and white supremacy one second, and then in a rich white man's DMs the next.
Mm-hmm.
What
Got a
time can
ring.
you take me out to lunch?
She got a ring. I want to look at her. She got a ring on her finger. That means she married.
Oh, is she okay?
Let's see.
I'm sorry, Tamika Mallory. I don't want no problems. But I thought that was hilarious, though, that she was going after the ball card company and the sticker company, and then she sent the letter to the NHL on top of all that. Did she send it also to NASCAR? They only got who did they got over there on NASCAR? Bubba Wallace,
Yeah, Bubba Wallace, and maybe somebody in fucking Truck Series.
maybe. Oh my goodness, it's a level of hilariousness. She found she found a cause that didn't need to be worked on. What you look? Are you looking into some about it, or we're
Yeah,
gonna move on?
hers the name
Hey,
is. You can move on. Hers the name is Jason Ryans.
okay. Good luck to you, Jason. So AOC is AOC is upset that a parody account of her is on Twitter.
Oh,
Not went and checked to see this, and there's like a dozen.
it's,
There's a dozen AOC parody accounts.
this one,
Apparently,
this one catching waves though.
she's upset about that one that had that video up. Where remember what the video of her looking at Elon Musk in the video, and the two are like sizing each other up, but it's a fake
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
So she said she texted this. She said, "FYI, there's a fake account on here, totally impersonating me and going viral." AOC said earlier today.
Jeez,
She is too much. So
good enough.
that account started mocking her and was like, "AOC." It was like, "I totally can't believe that there's parodies in America. We must, as Congress people, do everything in our power to stop it, especially if it pokes fun at me." But I thought that was pretty solid messaging from that parody account, which you can tell it's a parody account, and there's a dozen
Yeah,
parody accounts up.
yeah. And it says some of the most outrageous shit. Is funny. Like
Mm.
you gotta really read it to see that it's the parody account because at a glance you think it is her. You
Oh,
know
it
what I
was
mean?
like that Matt Walsh parody account that popped up, but it was run by Dennis or whatever, and
Yeah,
they were texting crazy stuff on there, like
yeah.
um I don't know, Mad TV, all that kind of stuff, all that satire and parody stuff is out there. So
You gotta
you
learn how to
can
take a fucking
choose
joke.
to ignore it. Protocol in the building. What's good?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Protocol. Learn how to take a joke.
Hmm?
They gotta learn how to take jokes. You're
Learn how
gonna
to
get
take
made fun
jokes.
of. You're going to get made fun of. It's par for the course.
It
I've been
is.
butthurt over it.
Oh, I mean, what? Yahoo News, which is terrible, posted something up earlier that said this was one of the most egregious things they've ever seen in their lifetime.
Oh boy.
The hyperbole coming out of Yahoo News is too much. And so they said that ever since Elon took over the site, it's gone downhill, and it's been a nightmare for anyone looking at it.
Man, Twitter ain't for the faint of heart. It was never for the faint of heart until they started censoring shit. Now it ain't
Yeah,
really all that censored no more, I guess.
that reminds me of
The savages are back.
yeah.
It's not for the faint of heart, man. Like, get over it. How you in public office?
Mm.
You getting butthurt over some motherfuckers that you can't even see. Somebody made a parody account of you. If somebody made a parody account of me, I'd probably be flattered. I mean, I'm moving up in the world, god damn it.
It's Canon Hotep. But you know what? Nah, I was gonna throw her some bail, but I don't know how to twist it that way. Never mind. I was gonna throw her some kind of bail, but I can't find it.
I mean, it's not like it says Alexandria Ocasio Cortez and that's it. It says like Alexandria Ocasio Cortez press
Parody,
release. Something.
parody, something account, parody. And then the tweets look silly anyway, so you could tell that it's not for real.
Super silly. But some people can't tell that that's what it is.
Oh, okay, because she's upset about the blue Twitter thing too, right? She's upset about the blue check mark business.
It,
That's what it was.
that too. It says Alexandria Ocasio Cortez press release. It says parody next to it. So you know it's a parody account. But it's funny.
Man, get your life, AOC. What else we going down? Oh, they said the deep fakes. They said that there will be warnings of deep fake, excuse me, coming up for the 2024 election.
Oh,
Deep fake warnings will go out. This is going to be an excuse going forward.
yeah, of course it is.
This is going to be like anytime a politician really slips up with some Freudian slips or really says something off the wall, right?
Yeah.
What are they going to say going forward? Our fact checkers have determined that
they
that was a deep fake,
they
and
gonna
it
catch
won't be a deep fake. It'll be the real deal, but they'll lie and say it was.
they gonna catch Nickel Slick saying the N word or some shit. They gonna say it was a deep fake.
Yeah,
Well, that's the real fucking Nickel Slick now.
it'll be it'll be the real deal. It'll be the real deal going on for whatever, and then they'll come through and say, "Oh, never mind that. This is why." There'll be some kind of warmongering that they'll try to push behind it. Like they'll promote something that shows. Remember, just like they did when they had the was it not the Gulf of Tonkin stuff that they could pull that again, but let's say the babies in the incubator storyline, right?
Yeah.
Shoot, they could deep fake somebody throwing out the incubators in one of
Mm.
those different spots and say, see,
Yep.
this is why we have to go invade there. This
Yep.
is why we need to start sending money to our invasion plan of this and that, and all that warmongering can
Mm-hmm.
get kicked into high gear once again.
Yep. Yep.
So that's what they're going for. And
Said
that's
that
why
before. Remember, like,
you say what?
they, remember we said that shit before. Remember we was
Mm,
when I was talking about that video that Ukraine made of Paris getting attacked.
right. I forgot about that.
It'll be the digital age of what was that shit back in the day? It was on like the radio where it was like the not War of the Worlds. It was the one where the storyteller was on radio and he was like making it seem like some like shit was under attack, but it really wasn't.
Mm.
I forgot about what it was. But yeah, that's all it is, the digital age. And they can do that. AI can do that.
It
Imagine
says
AI,
you said what?
could you imagine AI uh cloning Putin and getting his voice and then having him say some ill shit like payback's coming. I'm attacking the West tomorrow at noon or some shit like that.
Here's what it says from Politico. It said the White House press shop found itself mostly on the front lines of these new AI battles.
Oh god.
Aides are collectively handling hundreds of media inquiries a day, and the stock market has suffered due to the AI deepfakes. They have been briefed by experts on the potential security risk posed by these horrendous images and videos that have been altered using AI, according to one administration official. Here's already the spin and the nonsense, right?
Mhm.
So, outside the press shop, the White House is scaling up its efforts to assess and manage the risk of AI deepfakes, impressing on AI companies during meetings. Oh, brother. So behind closed doors, they're really saying, hey, here's how we want you to use this product for us, not against us. Check this out. That's what's really going down.
That's exactly what's going down. That's exactly what's going down. And like Steve Zimmer says, he says deepfakes are going to up in court video evidence one day once it gets perfect. That's exactly what's going to happen. They don't have to
The
get perfect. They can just say the shit is deep. Is this isn't real.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The White House has updated its strategic plan for AI defense, research, and development for the first time in 4 years. Last week, launching a process to work towards developing what the White House says will be a AI Bill of Rights. Oh
Oh,
goodness, it gets worse. Everyone, let's see what they say. Everyone is trying very hard to be so sensitive to these issues about these warnings, but without predicting what can happen. That's because they just don't know, said Kara Swisher, a prominent tech focused journalist. Boy, they got the garbly gook of words going. Most people, if they're being honest, would tell you that they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Well, okay. The administration knocked down the reports. The administration's knocked down the reports of a Pentagon bombing backed by a tweet from Arlington, VA. They were swift at debunking, and they helped the market recover after the S&P fell 0.3% with the momentary loss in value.
what the fuck that got to do with AI? Man, listen. AI gonna throw a wrench in a lot of shit. They going like you said they gonna use that to run interference for everything.
Mm-hmm.
For everything. I'm telling
Yes.
you.
Yeah, they're going to use that. Okay, they're going to use that off the bat. You can see that they're going to try to pull the um, wag the dog examples that we've been going through. They're going
Now
to sit there.
they gonna use it to jail people. Watch. Like look at Carpe Dunkdom, not Carpe Dunkdom. What's the dude? The dude that Ricky Vaughn. Ricky Vaughn getting time for a meme.
Hmm?
Ricky Vaughn, the guy that made the make sure you go out and vote on November 9th or some shit like that. Something, and they try to say he was election meddling
Oh,
because he gave the wrong date. It was
okay.
a meme. And he got like I forgot he got some time behind that. Like they just found him guilty and convicted him, and he getting time behind that. So
Mm.
imagine if somebody come out with a deep fake, like for example, right, the one we played last week with
The music?
Tucker Carlson.
Oh, the Tucker Carlson joint. Okay.
So imagine doing that shit with like Joe or Hillary,
Mm.
and them saying that shit. They would be going to whoever made that video would be going to jail. It's funny because it's happening to Tucker. It's fucking hilarious. Period. Full stop. But imagine like they had Joe Biden saying the shit that they had Tucker saying.
So
That
this is
person would be brought up on charges and jailed.
yeah, this is coming out of India. Okay, so it says upcoming India is acting to curb high risk AI misinformation. The center said that an upcoming Digital India Act called DIA will strictly deal with misinformation and high risk AI to prevent users harm, and they are drafting a bill that's expected to come in the first week of June. The center on Tuesday said that the upcoming Digital India Act will strictly deal with misinformation. The bill is expected soon. The second round of pre drafting public consultations with various stakeholders, Union Master Minister of State of the Art Electronics and IT said that there's a growing threat of AI related misinformation. The government will create a necessary guardrail as part of the DIA bill, which will address the high risk deep fakes. So that goes back into what you were saying, like people they're gonna be arresting people, huh?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna start arresting people. Watch.
So the Prime Minister,
They're gonna use that to Trump shit up. They're gonna
Prime,
use that shit. They're gonna make a deep fake of somebody making a deep fake. Put them in jail.
they'll be real cold blooded. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very clear that anything the government does should not cause difficulty for innovation in the startup space. We will be extremely sensitive. It's not our intention to make things difficult, but DIA will be an enabler for startup innovations. On misinformation, he said the IT rules cast this obligation of determining misinformation on platforms. If there's a need to define misinformation in the Digital India Act, we will do so, they said. Expect to see this all develop within the next 2 to 3 months.
Watch. Watch. Telling you. They're gonna make a deep fake about somebody make a deep fake.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
you could get your political enemies. This is another way you could get your
exactly.
political enemies out of the paint
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm
these
talking about.
spots because they could say they hired a deep fake to present this misinformation, and here you can see them clearly working on it, or it became, and it was like they did with the scare about hacking and malware and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
They're gonna pull the same joint for this one. It looks like, and with the India on it too, making up a bill, then the U.S. probably won't be that far off from making our own bills.
Yeah. Vintage Car Steve said Major League pitcher. No, not Ricky. Like, well, there's a meme. It was a meme maker named Ricky Vaughn. He called himself Ricky Vaughn based on the Major League pitcher. But now he about to start doing. He gonna be doing time for that one meme. It was a meme, yo, and they put him in jail for it.
I could see why they're doing this ahead of time because of the people that are gonna. Hey, Natasha, welcome in. So excuse me, but the people that are ahead of time going to be doing stuff for the election campaigns, right? If you make a meme or just like what AOC is talking about, she's being ahead of the curve. So she's coming on here to complain about that deepfake video, the silly one,
Yeah.
where she's like it make it look like she's batting her eyes at Elon and he's looking back at her like that, like they were flirting with each other when
Right.
it was just a pretend video. But now going forward, what they're trying to do is they're going to try to attack people's um, credibility or their positions or their campaign and say that everything that group is putting out is a deep fake and that none of the stuff against whatever they just said, even if it was real video, and then it will take a lot longer for people to sort out.
Yeah. So like, remember like back, like a few years back, anytime somebody about to get in trouble for some shit that they tweeted or they put on Instagram or in somebody DM, what would they say? What was the first thing they say? I got hacked.
Oh, yeah,
I
you're right
got
about
hacked.
that.
Now they're gonna be
This.
like, nah, it's a deep fake. That ain't
Oh.
me.
They'll go back to the Shaggy. It
Yeah,
wasn't me.
it wasn't me.
Caught you on the bathroom floor. It wasn't me. Shoot, you're right about that. Ken and Hotep with the bars, because then we're just now getting into it because we just wanted to look at over this story today. But yeah, this that has a lot of implications when they're going to start introducing bills and stuff that's going to determine how people use it, how do
Yeah,
people use this AI? Because AI's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty fun.
yeah,
The image improving, like I use it for. You see some of my videos, I used it for like the baseball cards and stuff like that, and turning like the old pictures, making them come to life, and I like enjoyed using it for that.
yeah. I feel like I'm behind everybody right now, not using that shit.
These are pictures that HJ has been using for his video, his stuff.
Yeah,
I
I'm not.
put
He uses Mid Journey, and I haven't. I don't think I need to start using it. Like I just don't. I like doing it myself.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up, though. Let me see. If I send you something, can you use it on your screen or not? Can it
I can
show up?
share it, but
Will it
uh,
show?
I don't. You gotta. Uh, no.
Okay, no problem. I was thinking
It.
about.
You have to. You have to have another screen designated for it in your OBS.
Mm,
That's how that works.
okay, no problem.
Did you hear about the dumbass who jumped off the fucking ship?
Someone jumped off a ship. Who?
It was a cruise. It was on a
Ship
cruise
jump.
in Bahamas, and like it was in the middle of the night at some like I guess party on the boat, and
Oh, a high schooler. Is that who?
they was it they got dared to jump into they had dared to jump into the fucking ocean,
That's
and they
why.
couldn't find them, and they just called the search off.
Oh my goodness, that's sick.
Right.
It says 18-year-old high school graduate from Louisiana went on his graduation trip cruise to the Bahamas. That's all right, and was lost at sea after he jumped overboard the other day. Was it like the other day?
Yeah,
Or oh shoot, the teen was a graduate was aboard Blackbeard's Revenge cruise ship with his peers near the island, and witnesses reportedly say he just jumped off the ship at 11:30 p.m. because people were daring him to. Here we go with the challenges.
bro.
The West The U.S. Coast Guard conducted a 325 square mile search but could not find him. Troubling video shows the panic that ensued after he jumped overboard. They see that he's just in swim shorts and no life jacket, and his fellow graduates can be heard yelling at him. They threw something to him, but it drifted away in another direction, and then he disappeared into the ocean in the night.
Mm.
Whoa,
That's
man,
a
he
hell of
could have got
a
ate up by them sharks
the
out there, couldn't he?
shark. Yeah.
Or he could have drowned after that. If he
Yep.
tried to, I don't know, he could have wore his arms out
Trying to
trying to
swim.
swim back. I don't know if he was drunk or not, doing some crazy stuff like that, jumping off. A GoFundMe account was created by the family to support their efforts. So far, they've raised 12,500, past their initial goal of 10 grand. Cameron went missing during his excursion to the Bahamas directly following his high school graduation.
And they're gonna watch. Somebody gonna want to make legislation that uh cruise ships gonna need fucking fences or some shit. We need a 12-foot gate on every deck of the cruise ship. On each cruise ship. We need the gate to go from fucking top to bottom. This is what's going to
Man, that
happen.
is pretty nightmarish, though. You sit there and jump off of a boat in the middle of the night into the ocean water. What are you thinking? Who was daring him to do something? That's going to be charges on their tail, probably. The parents will probably bring up charges on whoever was
Can you
daring.
charge on somebody saying I dare you and your
I
son being
dare you
stupid
to
enough to fucking do it?
I dare you to jump off into the water.
And then I do it, watch. And then
Man,
fuck you gonna get back on the boat.
that's crazy. That's a excuse me, that's a real nightmare.
What's gonna happen is, and the thing is, like, so
Oh, he used to play
18,
baseball too. Said,
you can't get on the boat, right? You can't get on the boat without a chaperone.
is that
Because
right?
I think in order for you even go on a cruise alone, I think you got to be at least 25 or something.
Mm.
I think I'm not. If not, regardless, 18. I know for a fact. Because matter of fact, when I was last weekend, I had to work at the cruise terminal here in Maryland to make sure the network didn't go down. And there was the class of 2023 from some high school here. They were getting on the boat, but the ladies, they were like, "Well, who's your chaperone? We can't let you on the boat without your chaperone." And I don't know how many chaperones for each kid,
Mm.
but those kids supposed to have chaperones. Now, once they went on the ship, I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? I'm assuming that the chaperones probably went their own way and the kids went their way, and then this shit happens. I'm sure they're gonna try to sue. They're gonna try to sue Carnival and all of them for this dumb shit. And I feel bad for the kid. I mean, that was stupid, but I feel bad. I feel bad for his parents and his family. But who in their right mind would jump off a ship
I
into
don't
the
know.
abyss at night?
Not using any kind of logical thinking at all. That's the last thing I'd ever want to do. Cause
The
how
last
you can't you in the middle of the night, you have to start swimming. How are you going to swim back to the ship? You don't have anything to, you know, to stay afloat. Uh, you just asking for all kind of trouble.
on top of that,
I wonder if he thought he was
can't
close
swim
enough
back
to.
to the ship because you're gonna get pulled in by the fucking rotors.
Yeah, you're gonna get the undertow, right?
Props. They're gonna yank your ass. You're gonna get sliced the fuck up by the props.
Yeah, you don't want to be near the backside of the boat. It's all
Right.
kind of jacked up. Did you hear about the Arby's restaurant manager?
No.
It's Arby's restaurant manager was a mother.
Oh, the machete
Sh
lady.
Huh?
No, that was the teacher.
No,
All right, go. What
a
was up?
mother got trapped. A mother, a Arby's restaurant manager, she got trapped in a freezer. She was
What?
63 years old. She got froze to death in this freezer. She beat her hands bloody on the door trying to get back out. She was going to a it's a walk-in freezer, and it was in a new location that she had just transferred to from Houston. And the temperature inside the freezer ranges from 5 to 20 degrees. She collapsed into the fetal position and laid down in the floor and died.
Mm.
No, they didn't know how long she was trapped inside the Arby's walk-in freezer when she had passed away. She normally worked in the Houston Arby's, but she just transferred at the company's request, along with her son, to a different to what location did she go to? Louisiana or what? I don't know.
I thought you said Houston.
New Iberia. Where's that?
Just don't get me lying to you.
I don't know where New Iberia is, but that's where she went to. Authorities are still waiting the autopsy results, but they all believe that this was just a terrible accident. Other staff members at Arby's were interviewed, wanting to know what
Nobody
happened.
heard her banging on the door.
I don't know.
How thick is that door where nobody can hear you banging on the door?
You want to go test it out, Columbo style it. We're gonna go get to the
No.
bottom of this. Boom, boom, boom. I can't hear you, can it?
No, fuck that.
You'll be on the walkie-talkie, and I'll be on one, and then bang on the door, and we'll see what happens.
The fucking latch break and then my ass is in the same position.
I'm gonna have the jaws of life you out of there, homie. I got you, Cannon.
Sorry. It's not a soundproof safe. It's a fucking freezer. Somebody had to hurt her, man. Ain't no way they didn't. Arby's ain't even busy enough for people to not hear you. I don't even know how Arby's is still in business, bro. Every time I pass Arby's, it's never a line. There's never nobody in there. Arby's is ran by drug money. It's got to be.
They got the meats.
They got the meats all right, but ain't nobody buying the meats.
Nobody wants
Arby's
the
got to
meats.
be. Arby's got to be run on drug money. Every time correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Every time I drive by Arby's, at least it's never a line at any Arby's. At any Arby's, I never
No,
see a car. Maybe I might see one car in line.
is that right?
I never see a line in Arby's.
Well, I don't know. I like the what was it they got? They got the mozzarella sticks and they got the shamrock shakes. I mess with that sometimes. Oh,
Adam says the thick doors and would be hard for people around noisy equipment to hear towards the back of the building.
is that right? I was thinking maybe they were in the back of the building. Maybe. Hey, boy,
Protocol says
welcome
he
in.
keeps them open. Protocol said he bought enough bacon and what is it called? Ham and cheddars? What is it?
He leaves his big freezer doors open.
No, he talking about he the one that's keeping Arby's open by buying all them
Oh, buying on the meat.
bacon and cheddars.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I just never see a line at Arby's ever.
Well, Kay is asking if we heard about the John Forsyth story. Who's John
No, what's
Forsyth?
up with that? Yeah, what's up with that?
Says a missing ER doctor, John Forsyth. I think that's who she's talking about. May have been seen hike at a hiking trail and a fish hatchery. Missouri
Hmm.
police are probing a slew of fresh tips about the disappearance of emergency room doctor John Forsyth, who mysteriously vanished last week. His brother said. Doctor Forsyth said they have three possible leads surrounding him from the public that were passed on information between the cops, hoping that there will be a light shine on what happened to the beloved 49-year-old father of seven as he worked in a late night hospital at the Mercy Hospital in Cassville. One of the most credible tips came from a woman who said she spotted someone matching his description at Cassville's South Park near an area where police found his missing car. John's car was found at 12:15, and Richard said his brother was discovered. Oh, said his phone was discovered in the car along with his keys, wallet, and cash. The siblings are the sibling was last seen with a button-down shirt, white sleeves, and gray jeans. Tipsters are still calling to leave tips from aquatic centers. So I don't know. I guess he was a very popular doctor that's all of a sudden gone missing. That's the first time I heard about it, so I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess when did this happen? What was the date?
Let me go back up here and see when the article. May 21st.
Oh shit. That was last week.
So he's been missing since May 21st.
Mm. Now it's a rescue mission. I mean, not rescue. Now they just so what? What's it called? Jay, a recovery, a
Well,
recovery.
maybe I don't know. Well, because I don't know if his medical condition. If he's the two brothers founded their own cryptocurrency company. Uh oh. Uh oh. What? Seems like every time these stories come out with these people that got the cryptocurrency, suddenly
Wow.
they start going up missing. Said that Forsyth had his own wealth of Bitcoin. Uh
Oh
oh.
shit.
He had his own Bitcoins. Well, I hope you turn
Which
up.
on the motive?
I hope that you turn up. Yeah, I mean, shoot.
Gosh.
Uh, man, I hope nothing sinister happened to you, my guy. I hope you're all right, and you just had to run for a minute, and you'll be discovered later because that is wild. So he's
Why
still
Forsyth
missing.
sound like an actor's name?
You're thinking of that. Well, there's that actor from well, from I don't know what that was. Dynasty. John Forsyth is from Dynasty.
Oh, it's not the same person. That's why I was like John Forsyth. Like,
Yeah, from the main father, the gray haired guy on Dynasty. I don't know if you ever saw that show, but that was his name too,
my grandmother used
John
to watch it.
Forsyth. Hmm?
Yeah, my grandmother used to watch it.
Oh yeah, what they come out with Dallas Dynasty, all those different shows back in the day.
They tried to remake one of them motherfuckers. I think it was Dynasty. They tried to remake on like Netflix.
I think it was both of them. They had a new series of Dallas and a new series of Dynasty. I think both Dallas new series. Let me see when that was. New TV series of Dallas started in 2012 to 2014. And when was Dynasty's new series? Dynasty's new series. Started on the CW. It's still airing, I think.
Yeah, so I thought.
The
I
CW.
thought it was Netflix.
Mm-mm. Oh, they're working on. Oh, because of the what's his name? The writers' strike. Because of the writers' strike, they might have to cancel Dynasty.
Got you. Damn.
It came back, but it came back on the CW. But right now, there's that writers' strike going on. So hey, Lisa D. So with all that going down, there's not that much. They're not going to have that much in the way of TV stuff and stuff like that. God, it's great in the building. Yeah, because they're going to sit there and say, well, we didn't have our writers. You can just use this Chat GPT stuff to write the story.
See, that's what the writers are trying to prevent. That's why they on strike. They like, yo, nah, y'all got to put some kind of restrictions on Chat GPT. Chat GPT gonna take our goddamn jobs.
Yeah.
That's what they
It's,
worried about. Because Chat GPT can write a whole goddamn script in 10 minutes.
and start sitting it over there.
Mm.
Mom said, we watched those while we were in Germany. We understood the German language by viewing. Thanks, Mom. Oh, what I wanted to say. So I got an Arby's story. You got any Arby's stories? So
Nah,
I got an
who?
Arby's story.
I remember the channel. It's a channel on YouTube called Bruce Stew, and he
Who?
did a video. It's called Bruce Stew. It's
Bruce
like an
do. Okay.
animation. It's fucking hilarious.
And they had some
It's
stories.
hilarious. He had a story about Arby's and about going there and eating the beef and cheddars and getting sick.
Beef and cheddars.
Yeah, and getting sick.
A while back ago, they had. This is my story. So a while back ago, um they had the beef brisket, the barbecue brisket, right? And I love to have with my brisket, I love to have barbecue sauce. So in the picture up there at the sign on the sign, it said barbecue sauce and brisket.
Mm.
So my dad and my brother love to go to Arby's. It's one of their spots they're always in. So they invite me along. So we go up in there. So I go over there and I say, and I try not to let them hear me because they're gonna put their 2 cents in. So I go up there to the counter and I was like, yeah, I'd like to get the beef brisket. And for some reason, they didn't think that that they served barbecue sauce with it. So I was like, and I'd like to get one of those barbecue sauces with it. My dad and brother come up there and they're like, no, no, don't pay him any mind. Don't pay him any attention. He lost his mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know you guys don't have barbecue beef brisket and barbecue beef sandwiches and any barbecue sauce that goes with them. I was like, oh my goodness. This is why I was trying to whisper it because the girl was like, what'd you say? What was that? I was like, the barbecue sauce. Um, then they come running over here trying to run interference. And then the girl was like, she was looking around confused and she was like, okay. Then she was like, yeah, we got it. And they both swore up and down that they helped me out. They
Wow, when they was
swore
sitting
up and down.
there, they was profusely apologizing for nothing.
They swore up and down that they helped me out. They were like, see, if we hadn't come across over there and helped you out just then, they wouldn't have gave you the barbecue sauce. I was like, man, you guys were trying to not get me the barbecue sauce. But I like barbecue sauce. You got a real good one, a good barbecue sauce that they have out there in Baltimore that you like to mess with?
I like to doctor up my own stuff.
You make your own stuff?
I no, I'll take an existing and
Oh,
like
okay, I got you.
I'll
You
get
make
like
your
an
special
original.
sauce.
Yeah, I'll get an original something, right? So I'll take barbecue sauce. I'll take barbecue sauce, syrup, or honey,
Hmm.
and hot sauce.
Oh, what kind?
Frank's or
Oh, okay.
that crystal stuff.
I got you.
Um, but most of the time Frank's red hot,
I
and
got you.
I'll mix it all together
Mm.
and something with a little apple juice in it.
Oh, give it a tang, huh?
Yeah.
I don't
So
mind that in the least. That's why I got
now we do got something called mambo sauce here. Well, that's it's more of a
mambo.
DC thing. Yeah, mambo or mumbo. I think
Okay.
it's mambo.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't know. It's a DC thing, but somehow it leaked here. But it's actually pretty good. Um, but I'm a big like. So, you ever heard of Scotch eggs?
Well, no, No, I haven't. I don't know what that
So,
is.
so Scotch eggs is basically you take like some raw pork or whatever, like ground sausage, we'll say it like that.
Okay.
You can use whatever you want, like pork sausage, beef, or chicken or whatever, and you hard boil eggs, peel the eggs, then you wrap the ground sausage around the egg, and then you bake it in the oven for like 25 minutes or something like that until the sausage is done.
Mm.
That's a Scotch egg.
Okay.
So essentially, it's like breakfast in like a little fucking look the size of a baseball. Um,
I never had that.
so I was watching. You heard of Bert Kreischer, like the comedian?
Is it the big chunky guy?
Yeah, don't want to take his shirt off all the time. That be when he tell like his
He's
comedy.
telling his jokes and he's always got to take his shirt off. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he had a cooking show on Netflix, on YouTube, and he had Ashy Larry. I can't remember his real name, but he had the dude from the Chappelle Show in there,
Hmm.
and they were making Scotch eggs. And he said, "Yo, I make this sauce, and it's delicious." He said, "You would never think that it goes together." So he took hot sauce and syrup
Hmm.
and mixed that shit together, and they were dipping the Scotch eggs in it, and they made that shit sound so good. So I tried it,
And it
and
was
it was
nice.
fucking fantastic. Yeah, but it also reminded me of the mumbo sauce out of DC,
I'm
which could have
s-
been be it, but it's fantastic.
okay. This says Joy's Mambo Sauce, Supreme Wing Sauce from Washington D.C. Is that
Mm-hmm.
what I'm looking for?
That's one of them. And then they got like Capital City Mambo sauce or something like that.
Okay.
Like it's been around for a while, but people finally starting to
Mess with it.
yeah, and they're starting to market it,
Okay.
make money off of it.
Oh, I see. The other one says Capital City,
Yeah.
and they have these on. I'm looking on eBay. It kind of looks like that uh country head or whatever that one's called sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Good country or whatever that was called.
All I know is it's a good ass sauce, especially the spicy one. I'll throw a little bit of that too in my barbecue sauce, and then I'll do that on ribs or chicken.
I
You know,
I'm with you. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to get with it because it looks pretty interesting, and I haven't tried it
it's
before.
pretty good.
I'm gonna get my Earl Campbell's Red Hot links.
Hmm. Oh, you
I'm
know what
on.
else I do?
What's up?
Corn, right? You take corn,
Corn.
yeah, and you melt some butter,
Mm-hmm.
and you pour the butter on the corn, right?
Okay.
But then you gotta go get some Tony Sasheries.
What is that? I don't know it.
It's a Cajun seasoning where you get to slap your mama. They all Cajun seasonings, and then you sprinkle some on the corn, all around the corn, and then that's the best corn you're gonna have, bro. Get some good sweet corn,
Mm-hmm.
steam it or boil it,
Okay.
take it out, pour some melted butter on it, sprinkle a little Tony Sasheries or whatever Cajun seasoning you got that you like. Oh, it's so delicious.
Okay, I see it. They sell it at the Bass Pro Shop.
But Tony Sasheries, you should be able to get it at any
Yeah,
grocery store.
it might be at my Walmart, huh?
Yeah, it should be. And the mambo sauce should be there too, maybe. But definitely Tony Sasheries or Slap Your Mama. Like Chad swear by Slap Your Mama.
That's good. Hey, welcome in, Cooler Plastics. This the Ronan said, "Is this the Cannon Hotep cooking show?"
No, we
Ronan,
just
funny.
go over certain little things, yo. I do like to cook though. My mother's talking about you should get a food truck. I like to cook, but I don't like to cook that much.
Oh, not for a whole big bunch of random
Nah,
strangers.
nah, I'm not in the mood. Like it's too much. I like to cook though. Like it's enough when
I hear that.
they ask coming over the house and I'm cooking.
Mm.
You know, what I mean? Like I'm about to like I got that seafood boil down packed now, the one like I had in Houston.
Did you?
Shit down packed, bro, down to the sauce.
Have you got to try? Have you got to try Chad's food yet? You got to see what
Uh
his
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to Louisiana. I'm gonna hit Chad up one day. Like,
see
yo,
what
I'm
it's
coming
all
down to
about.
Louisiana. I'm gonna get a hotel room for the weekend, Chad.
All
Coming
right,
down to Louisiana. Feed me.
feed me. It
Get
sounded
a
like
private
what's his
jet from
name?
Hotel or something like that.
The Little Shop of Horrors character, the
Feed
giant
me some
plant,
more. Yeah.
the giant plant. What they came out with a cartoon of that too back in the day. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the cartoon. Did you see the animated series?
No, I was never interested.
Mm. I saw that movie,
Z watching Cowboys and Moo Mesa.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Yeah, I watched that. I watched all those different programs that they had come out for the animated shows. Um, they keep talking about Jimmy Carter. Um, and they said Rosalind Carter has now been diagnosed with dementia.
Oh, his wife?
First, yeah, what are they, 100 apiece? I know they was up there. James Earl Carter, born in 1924.
You see what Ronan put in the chat?
What you got?
It says, have y'all been keeping up with the migrant hotels in New York? It says the drunk toddler orgies. What the what?
I don't know what you talking about, Ronan.
You gotta drop something in the chat with that. What's an art? Drunk toddler orgies? Oh my god.
That's got to be a comment in between there.
Oh my gosh.
The migrant hotel. We talked about the migrant
We
hotels
did
that
talk
one
about
time.
it initially, yeah. But I haven't followed up on it. I didn't hear about no
Um,
toddler orgies though. What?
there's got to be a comma missing from there, Cannon. It's got to be some kind of is. Let's see.
Oh, sorry. This fucking like they got the new heart thing on the chat. It
Hmm.
blocks what the fuck it says. It said, thank you. It says drunk toddlers and orgies. So the toddlers are drunk, and then there are orgies going on.
With the
But
homeless population, right, or whatever, or in the
uh,
migrants, right?
with the migrants, yeah, the little heart thing that's right there. That's the worst place for them to put that shit. Why would you put that there? Why would you put it next to the emoji button? Why would you put? You can't even read half the message when they got when the heart's right there. YouTube be fucking up.
Oh, they're still at the Ramada, the
Yeah,
215 room Ramada Plaza.
it'd be a power move if Trump came and put him in Trump Tower. It's like, no, he ain't doing that shit. I wouldn't do that shit either. The way,
I'm
like I said before, the way you fix it is you fucking ship them back. Mail the motherfuckers back like like Garfield did Normal.
oh, they're
Mail
trying
them
to
back to Abu Dhabi.
mail him back. So this one was like Irma, Nermal, and Garfield. They're saying that they were state and local leaders are trying to lobby to see if they can shorten the time period before they can start authorizing them to work from 180 days to 30 days.
Jeez,
Let's make it 2 days. How about
they
that?
need to they need to get authorized to be here first. Shit is crazy. My
they
bad. I thought it said toddler orgies. Like, what the fuck is a toddler? What? But yeah, drunk toddler. But fuck the toddlers are drunk. We can't even skate past that. Why toddlers drunk?
was it? Who's the new governor? Hochul? Hochul?
Yeah, Catherine Hochul, whatever the fucking name is.
Man, I'm gonna have to see. Um, was it? I can't find the story in there. Um, new arrivals struggling to make ends meet. I don't know. I didn't see the drunk party going down just yet. I'll have to find it, I guess. His influx test the sanctuary city limits. Geraldo Rivera said the influx is becoming a legitimate crisis.
Uh, he said it's a New York Times article.
Is it?
Plastic said toddlers drinking spiked milk. Cheese.
Boy, they got a lot of issues going down. Well,
Bro,
I hope they fix their lives. There's a lot going on over
he gonna
there.
start fighting toddlers like chickens. Fucking
Right,
toddler fights,
right,
cock and shit.
right to shelter. Right. Oh, the right to shelter. What's that? The push to end right to shelter. Hmm. What does the right to shelter mean for them? What's that about? Any idea what that means?
No.
Um, I don't know what right to shelter means. I don't know if that was for the homeless people
I'm
and
just
then
gonna assume no. This I guarantee it's not for the homeless people. I guarantee it's strictly for immigrants or illegal. I'm sorry, not even immigrants, because immigrants are here legally. It guarantee it's strictly for the illegals. The right to shelter. It's just another buzz term to say that we're a sanctuary city.
Oh, for
The
New York.
shelter. They gonna do eminent domain for fucking immigrants. You already saw like for that hotel they was kicking people out of it just so they could put them in there.
And they oh yeah, that's a fancy hotel though.
The right to shelter.
I'm liking the way that they well they had that I don't know if you saw it, they had like a video games Xbox station set up for them too.
Oh, of course they did.
The Xbox station. It
Of,
looked nice.
of course they did.
Let's see if I can find the. I need to send a picture of it inside. There's three. They probably tore it down because there's no recent pictures of it. I wonder if it got all busted up.
Man. Yo, these allergies is busting my ass, bro. My eyes itch so bad.
You could go throw some water in them.
No, I'm good.
What you been putting?
I've
Have you?
been doing what like Montoya said, and it does help. But I ain't do it today.
Yeah,
My eyes itching.
they
So
got
no.
that. I the eye doctor gave me a little pad. Is it like an aloe vera pad something? And then you just wipe it across like this, right? Your
Oh, word?
eyelids. You close your eyes and then you wipe it across your eyelids, and then it starts to make everything cooler and feel better. He's sharing the article now. Let's go ahead
Yeah.
and read what
Look
it
at
had
this
to
now.
say.
Former
Um,
employee reveals shocking conditions in NYC migrant hotel. Free for all. A 10-year-old migrant girl was found drunk in a row. What? Was found was a teen, a 10-year-old girl, migrant girl, was found drunk in a row NYC hotel room.
It's
From former employee claims. It's a video. Let's read it. A former employee is blowing the whistle on conditions and activity inside a trendy Manhattan tourist hotel now housing migrants. Carlos Arellano, I guess that's how you say it. The former employee said the Row NYC hotel is a free for all as drugs, sex, and violence engulf the hotel, which is now one of the city's largest housing areas for migrants. On Fox and Friends weekend, Saturday, uh, Arellano, I don't know how to say it. Yeah,
excuse me.
discovery where he claimed to have found a 10-year-old girl drunk in her hotel room with her parents nowhere to be found. He added that it sadly was not a one-off incident. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, the place is called the Row. The Row.
Oh,
The hotel where they're staying at is called the Row. Yeah, and they got little pictures of it. It's all tore up.
that's just like
The
skip.
place is gonna be that place is gonna be all torn down before the end of the week, huh?
Mm-mm-mm.
Just jacking it all the heck up. How much for a night was it? Well, in New York, it'd be expensive per
About
night,
$600 a night.
right? It'd be a ton. Let me see if they had a picture of the price from it. Oh, what was it? The other story was gonna talk about Vin Baker, right?
What's that?
Vin Baker, he was a basketball player. It says the article says from making $100 million as an NBA star to working at Starbucks. Vin Baker
Shit.
in the NBA. Vin Baker was once a superstar in the NBA, but despite all this, he struggled with addiction and alcohol. He ended losing everything, including his career, finances, family, and friends. But despite his downfall, he was determined to turn his life around, and he did just that. He started working at Starbucks. Then he gave back to the community through a nonprofit organization. Baker's true story was a testament to one's life and struggles. This could be another good movie from the Disney Plus channel or whatever, Hulu. For real, like, did you get to see the Giannis movie? That was pretty good.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you gotta check it out. Called Rise. I think it's called Rise. Go check that Giannis movie out when you get a chance.
Okay.
I recommend if you guys like a little Christian drama baseball movie that I recommend, Running the Bases. Check that out. And it says that the basketball player's alcoholism got so bad that he started drinking bottles of Listerine mouthwash.
Mm,
Times had really fallen for him, and then he began working at a popular coffee restaurant. He started going to Starbucks. Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks, gave him a job and told him that he could work his way up to manager.
wow.
Whew. Yeah, he
That's
started
that's
from
what you
the
call falling from grace.
starting
Good.
from the bottom. I mean, from the top to the bottom,
I'm
huh?
about to say, he started from the bottom. He worked his hard. He worked hard to get to the bottom.
Man alive.
Could you imagine that though? You have the world by the balls. You making millions of dollars playing basketball.
I know
And
some of it's some of it's self inflicted a little bit, but then some of it's just the lack of these people's. I don't know. Some people are so young, they're not thinking straight. The world gets handed to them too early, too fast,
mm,
and they're not thinking straight. You get
bro,
that indestructible mindset, and then you're just off on a tangent doing something off the wall. It could really bring you down real fast. That's what's happening with some of them.
keep rolling in.
And then another issue, like with George Foreman, like in Marcus Dupree, is you could get one of these accountants who puts all your money into something off the wall. Then
Yeah,
you wind up losing it all
yep.
if you're not careful, and they could be skimming some off the top.
They did a 30 for 30 about that.
I know it. I sure hate to see that. When you think about this house, how much they play and all that wear and tear on their body, and their whole life is the sport, only for someone to come along and dip into their money and jack them for it. Like it's really sick. I think they just need to do a better job both at the the NFL. I mean in the leagues overall. They need to have like a better job of like a management system. There should be like I mean I know that they do try, right? We know that they try, but it just needs to be it's just got to be there in place for them. I know they are trying to help them out, but still. It said Tyrese. What just happened to Tyrese Gibson? The woman who yeah, he was online. Remember that what Ronan is talking about? Tyrese from Fast and Furious.
Was it
He
the
was
same girl? Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
he was online crying recently about he was like, "Mother, well, she got me for all my money." That Tyrese.
That man started off a Coca-Cola commercial.
You gotta have you get to those celebrity levels though. Where's your prenup? Where's your
Right.
prenup, fellas? And where's your where's all your stuff
In the
in
gym.
place? You say what?
Where was you when I was shooting in the gym?
Yeah. Yeah, they need to have a baby boy. Baby boy.
Transformers.
Transformers. That was a solid movie. The first epic one. And
And all the Fast and the Furious, and well, not all
was he
of them.
in Biker Boys? Or not? Or that knows Forrest Whitaker or whoever.
No, he wasn't in Viking Boys. It was Lawrence Fishburne and
Lawrence Fishburne. I was gonna say
the
Forrest
dude,
Whitaker.
Good Will Hunting. I think that was the dude.
Man, Biker Boys was cool though too. Moesha.
Yeah, he was in Moesha.
Oh yeah. The Moesha series, that was pretty fun.
It was cool. They had my man Fredro Starr from Onyx in there.
Did they?
Yeah.
What was that one cat? Oh, I forget his name. I gotta look that up. The one from the band that used to call himself Batman. That was in. Oh, what was that guy's
Oh,
name? The R&B singer.
Marcus Houston from
You're right about that. From I was it,
Immature.
immature.
Yeah, from Immature.
Right. Oh man, that was a funny time period.
He
They
was
used to-
also in Sister.
yeah, that was hilarious. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna get who is it? Tay Diggs. I'm gonna start mixing up Tay
T
Diggs and
Diggs.
Tyrese. I'm gonna sit over here and start mixing the two of them up. That's what I'm about to do by accident.
Appreciate you coming through, Lisa. Just you gotta go.
All right, Lisa. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a fun time though. That was a fun time.
Yeah,
I watched that. They have they've been having these lately. They've been having these little action movies with Tay Diggs and these thrillers. Have you seen some of them?
I haven't watched any of them. I see them, but I haven't watched
Not
any.
none. One of them. The
No,
Till Death Do Us Part. River Runs Red.
nope.
They just came out with a new version of Best Man, didn't they?
I think so, but you won't catch me watching it. I'm action, comedy, suspense, and
He said he won't.
documentaries. That's me.
So close minded with the family dramas. Best Man was a classic.
I just hate watching self-destructive shit.
Why is it self destructive?
Come on, they was acting like a bunch of Negroes.
What? In Best Man?
Wasn't like the one best one, the one groomsman fucking the other man white. It was a
What?
lot.
What? You said it was too Tyler Perry-ish for your taste.
Say it again.
Are you saying it was a little bit too Tyler Perry-ish
It
for
was
your
way too
taste?
Tyler Perry-ish for my taste.
Had too much. That's funny as heck. Cause I recall going to the movie theater to watch Best Man and to watch what was the other one that came out around that time? Was it The Hood or whatever it was called? The
Wood,
Woods?
Wood is classic.
Huh?
The Wood is a classic.
The Wood, yeah. Saw The Wood.
That's a classic.
And that had Tay Diggs in it too.
Yeah. You think my sister's some type of hoe or something?
See?
No,
But that was
I think she told.
that was a wedding movie too. And you liked it okay?
Thanks, Protocol. Too much NASA energy. The
Huh?
Wood was a nice comedy. It was funny and had
Man.
nostalgia in it, just like Roll Bounce. I like Roll Bounce with Bow Wow in it. That might be one of those guilty pleasure movies.
Oh, that is like yeah. Roll Bounce.
Roll
Um
Bounce was a good movie.
Nah, it was Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow was the best one.
I wouldn't see that in the theaters. I'm sorry, that shit was
You didn't
garbage.
you didn't like Hustle and Flow?
And
Oh my goodness, that movie went so hard when they hit the
no,
beats and
Terrence Howard wasn't convincing for me as a fucking pimp.
he wasn't
No.
he wasn't he wasn't DJ to you?
Sweetness. No, no, yo, I couldn't. No, no, nah, man. He ain't do it for me, man. Charlie, man. No,
A-
I just couldn't deal with it. Sorry.
Anthony Anderson was in it.
He was
And
in it. Oh,
yeah, he was the one that was helping the other guy with the beats and drums and all that jazz.
yeah.
He was coming through setting it up for him with the microphone and he was telling Tyrese she oh, Henry S is in here. What's going on, Henry?
I couldn't get with it, yo. I watched it. It just wasn't what I thought it was. I'm sorry.
Oh goodness. I liked it okay.
Chris was in it.
Best Man, all that stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff I gotta catch up on. So I'm way behind on some stuff. I'm watching
Like Crash was a great movie.
yeah, Crash was really good. Crash 2005 and it had Ludacris in it too.
Yeah,
I loved that movie. It was really good. I thought it deserved the best film Oscar,
it should have.
and it got it.
Oh, it
And
did get it. Okay.
it got it, and I feel like it got it. I feel like it deserved that. They're
Or six
saying,
degrees of separation shit.
huh?
It
Oh,
was like it was all 6 degrees of separation.
yeah, because each of them had like a connection. Basically, they didn't know.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Well, I've been watching. I haven't seen that Succession. Keep talking about Succession. Have you ever seen that show yet?
Succession. No, I didn't. What's that?
Oh no, it says it is the most watched show with streaming show with 2.9 million
Damn.
finale viewers.
Succession. No, I didn't watch that.
It's an HBO decorated drama, and I have no idea what it is. So I have to look it up because you just started Fubar with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you said
Yeah,
it's good
it,
so
I
far.
like it so far.
What the heck
It's
is it
like
about? He's a spy or something?
he a
Without
part
giving
of
too much
Charlie,
away.
like he a part of Charlie Indigo Alpha, and finds out that his daughter is also a part of Charlie Indigo Alpha, and they have to work together to solve a case.
All
That's
right,
what
say less. Nah,
it's pretty funny. I
it
like it.
sounds good.
It
I
kind of
can't
give
wait
you
to see
that
it.
like it give you like Arrested Development vibe, but action. If that makes sense.
Fubar. Fubar is the name of the new Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger action movie. And I mean, TV series, whatever. And I'm gonna have to go
It's 8
check it out.
episodes. I'm on like episode 2, but it gives you that Arrested Development feel, kind of sort of like
What is
that style
comedic or something?
show. Yeah,
Oh,
it's supposed to be funny,
oh,
but it's action. It's an action show, but it's supposed to be funny too.
okay. I hope it is. I don't like too much silliness in my action movies.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, Arnold's good at doing that though, right?
Arnold been here for a long time. You would have thought that he'd have dropped that accent by now.
Oh, by now
Am I
he's probably just putting it on.
am I wrong?
Henry S said, "I streamed nada. I thought Fubar was some Canadian Beavis and Butthead thing."
No, it's not bad.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger's new action comedy adventure movie or TV series called Fubar. I'm gonna watch it. I've been lately checking out who's that actor, the old school Gary Cary Grant, right? And that's who I've been watching lately, Cary Grant movies.
Cary Grant.
Yeah, you know, a lot of them is starting to come out on 4K, and I'm checking them out, and the picture quality, man, is just crazy good. You sit there watching it, and it's just like popping. Everything is just like it looks like some of it when especially like they're out of the camera with that old school outfits on. When some of it you look at it because it's 4K, it looks like oh they filmed this yesterday. What it looks like, the picture is so good, quality so clear. So I've been having fun with it. But I'm gonna have to go finish some of this Hitchcock stuff I've been watching. We finished The Birds the other day.
But what else was it? Mother. Did you see was it called The Mother? The
Huh?
Mother with
What's that?
what's her name? J Lo.
Oh, they said that went pretty good too. I got that ready.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Oh, okay. We'll have to. Well, I'll have to check in on it, and you could check on that movie Ghosted. I like that. You
I'm
might
watch
like that too.
Posted.
Ghosted and
It was good. John Wick dropped on Prime. I watched that again.
you saw it at the theater.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
I haven't seen it yet.
But
Um,
he don't have no like his speaking lines are so very minimal in this movie. It's just nothing but action from Jump Street.
Extraction Part Two is coming out. You see the
Can't wait to
trailer?
watch it. The first one was good.
Yeah. Yeah, my Call of Duty player OCD.com, he always talks about that movie Extraction.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
first one was really, really good.
he's like yo South, you see Extraction? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. Call me South from here in Oklahoma. But yeah, I said, yeah, I saw it. It was real good. He was like, man, you gotta watch it again. It's real good. Action. Nothing but action. Nothing but action. So yeah, it was clean. It's gonna the second one though, it's gonna be really good.
I
I'm gonna
think so.
say, let's see.
I thought he had died in that first one.
Hmm?
I
You
thought he
see.
had died in the first one. Chris
Oh.
Hemsworth,
No, I
his
mean
character.
he got injured seriously, and then he fell in the water, and the water took its healing effect upon him. So he's back. He's good to go.
He
His,
purified himself in the waters
yeah,
of Minnetonka.
yes, the waters of purification ritual he went through. He was reborn. Henry S. said Fubar is a 2002 Canadian film directed by Michael Dowles, written by Dave Lawrence, following the life of two lifelong friends. The zombie martial arts by action thriller Carter on Netflix is dope, said Ronan. Check out.
Can
Oh, we talked about that. What's good,
we
Emmanuel? Ronan is asking if you saw RRR. We talked about RRR in our year end movie reviews that we did when we did the
Yeah,
Hotep movie reviews.
we did, but I never checked it out.
Yeah, it was. Then every time we do those movie reviews, they always get a strike.
Yeah, because they be act like we not even playing the sound. We
Uh,
just playing like the trailers, and
you
they
can't
don't like.
even you can't even play the trailer or show a picture of the poster.
It's crazy.
You
What up?
just
What's
you
up,
just got to
Emmanuel, man?
talk about it.
One of the best action movies I ever seen was
Triple R,
what's Triple R?
the India movie.
That's the one where they was like superheroes and shit, right?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, we
It
did talk about that.
it was
We
pretty good
watched it.
though. You haven't seen it yet though. You said
It like the fake Captain America and shit.
it was good though. It was comedic and cool because they had all this like choreography going. They
He
were
hit up
fighting and
midstream.
battling.
Oh, agrees.
What
Unc
was
did his top Eddie Murphy movies on Sunday.
what about today? I mean, oh, did they hit him up on Sunday?
They must hit him up Sunday.
Let me go over there and look.
But
Talk in the chat about it,
it's
Emmanuel. What
called
happened?
it's called Raid Redemption.
Uh,
Raid Redemption. You gotta watch it. It's like I think it's Indonesia. Ain't no they don't speak no English. This movie is probably one of the best
oh yeah,
action
you know what you're talking about.
ever. You
Matter
seen
of
it when
fact,
they was in the tower, like the
yeah,
drug dealer tower, and bruh, that
part
fucking
one.
was
That was part
fantastic.
one. They
Yeah,
got
part
three. I
one.
think they got three parts to it.
Is it three? I only seen the first two.
Matter
Part
of fact,
one, I remember when it was in the theaters and everybody was pissed because it was sold out, right? It was sold out, but the little kiosk that sold the Chinese movies or the Japanese movies, they had it, or the foreign flicks, they had it. So I bought it. I still got it, yo. It's to this day, it still stands.
that's real good.
Yeah,
This is So this
that's
is
good too, though.
this. I don't know. Can you see? Let me set my little video camera at. All right. So All Star Party. This is a VCD. That's a karaoke from Indonesia, I think. Now this one's from Thailand. So this one's from Thailand. This one's from Indonesia. See that? And at the time that the raid came out, I had the raid on one of these also, but I misplaced it. I don't know where it's at. But this is
Mm.
Thor. See this on a VCD? This is from the Philippines.
Jeez.
And this is there it is, Thor, Captain America. Which Captain America is this one? The first one? First Avenger and the Winter Soldier. And these are all VCDs. So they'll play on a CDI or they'll play on a video CD player. And this is Batman Returns. So when I was in the Philippines, like you go to the stores and it was really cool because they had a whole bunch of these on the shelves. So they have like Frozen and everything else you can imagine, and they had the whole Star Wars trilogy, like every single one, all the way through the Force Awakens and all that stuff. It was pretty cool to see. So I wish I could pick up some more, but I do have some Pogs. I got me some Pogs.
Hogs?
Yeah. Not the type that Unc likes, but the top,
Hogs?
but the little circle disc ones that you throw a slammer at. I went and got Pogs, and I got the Spider-Man multiverse ones. All right, good night, Mom. Appreciate you. She's going to bed now. Love you, Mom. Showing okay, so
POGS. Manual says Pogs or Pogs.
pause. But Emmanuel said what he was showing Eddie Murphy trailers. They had him. He told him to simmer down. That's too funny. I got you. The Ong Bak films. Oh yeah, those are from Thailand too. Did you get to see all those Ong Bak?
Oh, that's all on box.
Yeah, that's all.
I couldn't get enough of my flying knees and elbows and shit.
That was good. I just went. I worked out today. Have you been on your workout yet?
uh, yes and no.
What'd
I'm
you do?
slacking. Like
What did you do?
I'm doing like some every minute on the minute like deadlift shit like that, deadlift, squat, bench,
See,
stuff like that.
I
Which is
was
good. I just gotta
blah.
increase the intensity of the every minute on the minute. I'm just working my way back into it because I ain't trying to go hard and then can't move the next day. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They go too hard that first day.
You gotta take something well, not too anti-inflammatory, but well, you know what I'm saying. Just take you something that's amino acid or protein based or
It
whatever.
won't. It won't take me long to get used to it. I just don't want to go fucking hard and then I'm walking like a 2 year old or a 1 year old.
I just got it. I went in the gym today earlier and I was doing pretty good. And I got my cane game now. This this is the new cane that I just got. You can see it okay. Cane. I got the
Okay.
quad cane to walk on. I'm walking slow as heck too.
I thought you had a cane with a sword in it.
I'm ready for some action. I don't know, man. I'm gonna move so slow. I can't Mark of Zorro nobody at this point. It's gonna take a minute before I get back in action. But I hit I hit the bench. I hit the bench. I had the two plates on there, but it was heavy as heck. I only did one rep with the two plates. I'm gonna get back.
Emmanuel said Jay is the hood daredevil.
I'm gonna with the red on. I don't know. I was coming up. Ah, shoot. Ah, flex on him one time.
Oh shit.
I was coming up a little bit. I was getting strong in there. Like I grabbed I grabbed what I grabbed the 40s. I grabbed the 40s and I was like this. You hear me, Kenny? I was like, ooh, I don't even feel it. Next time I'll have to grab the 60.
I jump. Yeah, but so you gotta jump to the 60s, y'all.
But it's hard with my cane. This is what the problem is. You know, I had to ask a guy that's been going there for a while. I was like, can you come over here and help me, please? I appreciate you. Please, please help me. Did you ever watch the Adam Sandler skit where he kept saying, please, please come help me. Please let me in
Nah,
your house. Please let me stay the night. Why won't
nah.
you let me stay the night? Why won't you let me in your bed? Can I please sleep in your bed? You gotta go back and see that Adam Sandler. So I went over there, cane game, rocking. I went over there and started working out on the bench. They have those nice. I love to get on that. What's that one? The one that you sit over
What, preacher
the
curls?
the preacher curl bench. You can sit over, elbows out, and then you can start curling. I love
Yeah.
using that one because I'll stand there and curl, stand and curl, and then I'll get down and I'll do those curls on top of it. So I'm really enjoying that. And then I did the ropes. Love doing
Oh, the
the
battle
rope
ropes. Yeah.
Yeah, I did like
You talking about the tricep pull downs?
I can't do yoga, Ronan. I can't hardly move. My leg is busted up so bad. Like my leg physically can't move just yet. It's getting better a little bit at a time. I can take one step. I was just started being able to take one step. I can take one step. We already at that point when Cannon's about to fall asleep. We about to
I'm
shut it down.
hurt.
We about to shut it down. Cannon's over here hurt. But yeah, I'm at that point where I can move one little step with my foot. You know, take one step. It look like that little baby step, and that's about it.
Yeah, my son, boy, he be like, soon as I come in the house, y'all be wanting to take a nap, but he be on it now. He be like, Daddy, can we go outside and practice? We got practice, so I could be better at football.
That's good.
So, all right, but let's go. And then I go outside with him. Then I supposed to take a nap, but then the wife was asleep, so my daughter had to be picked up from dance. So I was like, all right, let me go get her. So then I jumped in the car, went and got her, got some gas for tomorrow. I ain't had no rest. I've been up since about 5 o'clock.
No, I hear you. Yeah, we go ahead and
I am getting old, yo. I'm getting old. I'm about to be 39, going on 60.
he says 60. He's
What?
silly.
On
All right,
60.
y'all. It's been a good show. We appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one. You bet we're gonna stream tomorrow night. We streaming something tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
yeah, yeah. Cause I didn't stream yesterday because of the holiday, so I'm gonna stream tomorrow night. So I got a few topics I want to touch on and if anything else pop up tomorrow, like I want to talk about what happened in Florida with that shooting. I just want to give it some time to get some more information.
Got
Uh,
you.
I want to talk about the bus, the bus driver that bust back on the dude.
Yeah, we saw that on the
Yeah,
Twitter Spaces.
got a couple of things.
That's
So
what's up. Yeah, we got into some cool little topics tonight. It wasn't too bad, and
mhm.
enjoyed it. Enjoyed myself. And then, are we doing any Kufi on type stuff tomorrow or the
Yes,
next day?
we probably Hotep's told you after party. We going 9/11.
Oh my goodness.
We going 9/11. Corbett report would happen that day.
Oh
Very
no.
interesting. Very interesting, guys.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right then, peoples. It's been good. It's been real. We'll see you then. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Salute. For Jay Pylon, that's me. And Cannon Hotep, that's him. Uh, be safe, stay strapped, be well. God bless. Anything else you'd like to add, Cannon?
Don't have kids. Say no.
What? That is not the Hotep way.
Y'all have a wonderful day.
Have
Wonderful.
you 5 to 10, and you'll be good. And we appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Later.
College.